All right, you are just looking at some of the beautiful products that we're going to be showing you how you can create at this amazing annual event. This is the 5th annual event. It is an all-inclusive 3-day crafting event with Anna that you can celebrate from the safety and comfort of your own home. You don't have to go anywhere, but you can still enjoy everything. When you buy your ticket to this event, and by the way, there's only 400 or so tickets left. Right? And they're going very, very quickly. But what you get when you buy this ticket, and I'll talk about how you can afford it, we got it on VIP financing, you get everything that you would possibly need to create the most amazing, amazing crafts. We have 3 unique collections. It's a 3-day event, all right? It's over 13 hours of different kinds of great stuff that you can live and learn with Anna. Everything is included, so tricks, techniques, all of your materials are included. You can have fun and create amazing designs. We are very limited. We are doing $150 savings if you buy it here with us at HSN. We have it on VIP financing, which means if you have a credit card with HSN, it's only $38.32. We needed 2 gigantic tables to show everything that you get in this. Anna's here. I'm very excited to see you.
Thank you. You know, so I want to say what, like for me, it's National Craft Month, right?
Right.
And we are all together here because we love creating things, right? So I put together an event. This is about to be our 15th event where we get the community together and we create over 3 days. And it's May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's a live stream event that you participate in from the comfort of your own home. And there's some prerequisites. You need an internet connection, but you also need a die cutting machine. I heard you guys talking about it. You're going to need the big one, but it's hosted on a private platform. And this is where, like, that's what you see right there. That is the platform. There are thousands of people that join us for these events, and we have a very limited amount of tickets left. And it was planned for today. This is what you're seeing from a previous event, and this is how each day we have 3 classes. We have 9 classes in total, and it's 19 hours of live instruction. Now, this platform, you just saw one of the most fun parts of that platform, and that is the social button, right? So there's a place in the event where you can post pictures of yourself and your fur babies while you're crafting at Create. And we get to see it, and we interact all day long, and it is so much fun. But that's just where that's just a jumping off point. When you look at everything that's here, it's a craft room's worth of stuff.
It is amazing. I mean, everything that you're getting today at this incredible today's special price is amazing. I mean, we could literally spend hours and hours and hours listing everything that's in it, but you get everything you need to make your wonderful projects with you.
Right. What I know about this is that every time we do a new event, our goal is to outdo ourselves, right? And this event, for the first time ever, is a paper crafting event, meaning that we wanted to open it up and be more inclusive to those of you that said to us, hey, I don't love to do scrapbooking, but maybe I do like scrapbooking, but I really love card making. The entire event is dedicated to paper crafting techniques that I'm going to teach you, me and my entire team, and we're going to astound you with the ways that you are going to be able to create with paper. So when you look at the $1,800 worth of stuff that comes in this box, we're talking about being able to make beautiful cards, 3-dimensional cards. We're going to be able to make scrapbook pages, and you're going to be able to do both, right? You have enough materials and supplies to do both. We make 2 cards in each class, 2 scrapbook layouts in each class, all right? So that's 4 projects in each class, and we have 9 classes. Man. So there's a lot of math going on there, which is not my strong suit. But what I do know is that there's 3 brand new collections made just for the event, and in each one, you're getting over 300 pieces. It's divided by pouch. We do 1 collection a day, and you come away with not only this ability to do something that you might not have been able to do before, you're coming away with an experience of what it's like to be creative, and that's within the community that Create is.
And I love that because you bring these people together, and there's so much that they can share with each other. And instead of, you even said, this is not you crafting by yourself at your house.
No.
This is you with your crafting family.
You know? The chosen one.
Yes.
Right? And we have lots and lots of people that have participated with us over the last 10 years of these events. And this is the first time that we've ever had, right, the opportunity as a Today Special to come together to create. And so I have so many amazing things to show you that we're actually going to do in the classes. And what's so fun about that is, like, we keep revealing it here today, and I feel like I'm showing off a little bit, but
that's what we want you to do.
We have this amazing friend. Her name is Marie, and Marie has done a bunch of the Create events, okay? Yeah. And I got to meet her this time last year in person, which was such a pleasure. But she said to me, she was like, I go to the scrapbook event so that I can make the cards, because scrapbook pages are just big cards.
Right.
And I was like, okay, this is really good, because wanting to let more people have the experience of this, that's my gift. And so here we go. Day one, class one, Antique Botanicals. I've been at this for, more than 3 decades.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a minute, but this is what we're gonna make. We're going to make layouts where we're teaching you how to create backgrounds with incredible, this is the easiest thing, right? We're cutting 2 pieces of paper with 3 dies, and then we're flipping them over to make them look reflective.
So it looks like it would be a lot of work.
Exactly,
but
this is not.
No.
This is actually, this entire background can be made with 1 large mat from our impress machine, but this is how it translates into a card, all right? So the card design is the same technique. It's going to be formulated in the pages and in the cards. So everything that you learn for the large format, you're going to do in the small format, and then we're going to do that 9 times over. Now you go back to this event, so this platform, right? So you watch the class live.
Right.
We give you these prep videos, so we're actually filming them very soon, which is really exciting. So the prep videos is every single thing that you need to do to prepare to be successful at Create, and you've got 2 full weeks to do that.
That's so exciting.
So the boxes ship April 15th, the week of April 15th, and what's really exciting is that every single thing we have thought of you and your experience from the moment that you purchase your ticket all the way through that last day of the event on May the 4th.
By the way,
come back.
We have less than 400 tickets. We have about 380 tickets left, okay, for everybody out there. And we only have one, I think there's only one more airing, right, Anna?
Right.
After this,
yes.
So
yes.
Thank you so much.
It's very short. This is our last full presentation of the experience. And I was just really, I was saying to myself earlier today, it's like, what is it that people want to know the most about this event? We've got a live studio audience coming up tonight from 6 to 9.
I know you do.
And I've asked each one, there are a lot of people here today that have been to a Create event, and I've asked them to participate and tell you what it's like to be at this event. So, okay, class 2, first day, still on first day. This is all about doing some fancy die cutting, right? So we've done some tricks where we've cut the 12-inch border dies, and then we've layered them, we've cut them up and layered them. And then look at this. This is a mastery of composition.
It's amazing.
But this is the part that we really want to focus on. It's these memories, this point in time, these things, right? So we want to create cards that uplift people, scrapbook pages that preserve the memory. We're going to do that over the 3 days, and we're going to do that in such a way, we call this beautiful in the making, and that is true. But I have a fun thing for you. Who's that?
That's my doggie.
Yeah, and what's your doggie's name?
My little girl dog's name is Ripley.
Oh, she doesn't look very little.
Well, yeah, I know. I only got her head and her arm in there, but she's about 50 pounds now.
Oh,
but
okay. And is that a little dog?
That's a Vizsla.
Okay.
It's a Vizsla.
Do you know that cats rule and dogs drool?
That's true.
Okay, there you go.
And I've had both, so I can attest to that. I sent you this picture because she is my little baby girl who I love, and I sent you that picture. That's me. And look at this. What's up with the mustache, dude? Damn, Danny, I was like, dude.
You're not supposed to tell that you did this ahead of time. I'm supposed to be surprising you right now with a memory made right here. Okay, so you went on a ski trip?
Yep.
Yeah? All right. What was the best thing on the ski trip?
Just being with my buddies and Danny. just the camaraderie, I would say.
Yeah.
Of being with the guys.
Right. And
the snow.
And you got a suntan?
Believe it or not, I know that was one day. It got really sunny. We, because it reflects off the snow, we got very kind of reddish color. But yes.
Okay. Now, what are you now, Guy? Now you've got this really beautiful memory. What are you going to do with it?
I'd like to frame it and put it on the wall.
Okay, it's better on the scrapbook than it is, or on the wall than it is like in your phone, wherever these came from. Right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Taking those really special moments.
I would bring this to my brother's house. I would get a wood, kind of a man frame. And I would put it up on the wall, and he has these.
Man frame.
Well, my brother, it's his house. It's up there.
Is that like mansplaining?
Yeah. Well, like something like wood and kind of rustic,
Okay.
And he has Vislas too. He has 2 of them, so he would love this because we always come up and visit. So he would love to have this kind of like up on the wall.
How perfect.
I'd love to have it at my house here.
Okay. Well, it can go home with you. That is your parting gift today.
You always give me something nice.
Yeah. We like to do that. So
see, but I would never know how to do this unless I had somebody show me.
Right. And this is the thing. All the pretty parts, every part of the Lian collection, which you're looking at, this is day 2, we are going to be taking all of these pieces and designing these layouts to go with these memories, right? I'm going to teach you why and how, right? At the same time. So I'll give you that.
Thank you, Anna.
I think let's do another one, right? We're talking about multiple scrapbook page photo layouts, right? We have this wonderful simplistic way of creating a diamond background, so a triangular background. We've got pretty little embellishment dies. All the things are part of your set. So we've thought of it all from start to finish. There's really nothing that you're going to have out of the 1,230 pieces that come in this kit.
I mean, we're going to show you later everything that's in the kit. Anna's going to go with me because I could not even explain. There's so much stuff in there. You're going to be able to do so many projects. Let me ask you this. So that project, would that be an advanced project?
No.
No.
No, and I think that's the best part about what we do is that we really start at the beginning, right? So there are pre-printed cards in the craft box, right? These are actually border dies that we've made into photo corners. We give you the sentiment inserts that go inside the card so you don't even really have to think about what you want to say. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, right? Yeah. Absolutely important. And then we go through a series of steps about composition. Everything's a sticker. The die cuts, they're actually flat, so you can get them, you can add foam adhesive. The adhesive comes in your pouch. Look at this. I'm just going to make something sort of weird and off center. But this is, no, right? I like this. I like this. It's freestyling.
You just balanced it out right there.
Well, kinda, right? I'm just going to take this apart. I want to stuck that under there, right? There's all of these pieces. They're going to go together in such a way that you're going to be able to really add. I'm going to teach you techniques, right? You just want to say thank you to somebody. That's really easy. I'm going to teach you techniques about doing that, but you're going to end up with the most beautiful, right, creations, right? No less than the 6 cards a day, the 6 scrapbook pages a day. Beautiful. But then the techniques that you're going to learn. This is one of my favorite of the classes.
I love this.
I'm sort of out of order, but this is back to day 1, where we're die cutting and creating these little windows with die cuts underneath them, like fish scales, which I think is so beautiful. And then adding, like, creating that same design. And I've talked a lot about this today, like that same kind of detail put inside a card, right? This has all been designed from start to finish for you, right? You don't have to worry about it going together. You don't have to worry about, are you missing something? Because you have more than enough every single time.
The kit is so deep. There's so much in there. And I love the fact that you're going to be shocked when you get the box and you see everything that's in. In fact, we're going to show everybody, and Anna's
17 pounds.
There's so much in there. And you're going to get to create all these different things. And you have this lovely lady with you. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's a master class when you think about it. And you're going to have all your fellow crafters will be there, and they'll all be enjoying it at the same time. And remember, everybody's can be at different levels. Nobody's excluded, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah. It's, what's so nice about the way that we put all of this together is that, if you tossed all these pieces on the front of this card, right, and added the foam adhesive that's included to the back of the die cuts, you have this multi-dimensional expression of how you feel. This one, all right, so it's grow through what you go through. grow through what you go through.
I love that.
These are the important things that we want to say to people, right? We want to live, love, and rejoice, right? We want to connect with the people in our lives through creativity, and that's what this event is all about. Each night during the event, we have what is known as a virtual craft room, and inside the virtual craft room, you get to meet the people in the event, the thousands of like-minded people in the event.
Yeah.
And you table hop, which is really fun. You just double click on a chair in our virtual ballroom. You sit down and everyone's using the camera and microphone from their device. So you actually get to know people that you wouldn't have otherwise, right? We came to the party. The craft room is the party, right? It's the reward for paying attention all day in class. You get to play at night, each night during Create. So we're doing everything that we can to make you successful at this event, meaning that we hold your hand, and every technique that I teach, I actually have a crafting instant replay. And when we're talking about a crafting instant replay, we're talking about me and my entire team, where we are going through it so that we're guiding you. Right? I'm holding your hand, I'm teaching you how, and we're meeting everybody in the event along the way.
And you'll find that maybe there are other people that share the same challenges, the same frustrations, right?
Yes.
Because I've always wanted to do this, but I can't. You're gonna be with all these fellow crafters, and again, it doesn't matter what level you're at. This is gonna elevate your crafting to a level you will not believe. Remember, we're talking about an all-inclusive 3-day event, all right? You've got the box, which is loaded and loaded, 17 pounds of stuff inside there. And we're gonna get to that in a minute. 3 very unique collections. And your ticket, which you buy today, literally is a steal. When you think about, like, I've taken classes at a university where you spend $3,000 on a class, right? And you gotta drive there and go back, and it's 2 days a week, and you're afraid to raise your hand, and you're all, everything is there. You're gonna be with all your fellow craft people, and this lovely lady will be there, and all kinds of other great stuff will be happening. And if you have questions, concerns, whatever, it's a live event.
Right.
Right.
And then the best part is that after every live session, it goes into that private platform. The classes are available on replay for the rest of time.
Okay.
Yes. And that's really important because there are people that cannot join us live May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and we take that into consideration, right? We are always wanting you to go back and revisit the time that we're going to spend together. And so if you can't make it that first weekend of May, we totally understand. So we could meet up again, right, in June or August or at the end of the year, and you can still create with everything that's going to come in this box and have confidence doing it.
So I'm going to stand at this end of the table.
Okay.
Because I want to give people an idea of just exactly what they're getting, which is I've done a lot of crafting shows. I've never seen this much. Like, this is crazy. So we're going to start down at the bottom, and Anna, maybe you can kind of like guide us through, because there's so much here from the papers. And remember, there's no choice here.
Right.
You get everything that we're going to show you, and we're going to take our camera and just kind of glide along. So
where you're starting is that's the bonus materials, right? That's the special configuration just for the HSN tickets that we have allocated. Then we're moving straight into what we call the swag pouch. You know, swag stands for stuff we all get. That's the clean version. And that is metallic foil paper, shimmer paper, beautiful text weight papers. And then we're moving very slowly into the Francesca collection, designed expressly for the event. There's card making and scrapbooking, die cutting, titles, borders, photo mats, card layers. 300 pieces in Francesca. Then Lian is the beautiful day 2 collection that is the same thing. It's 12 by 12 papers, card surfaces, and then Antique Botanicals, the same thing. Once you understand, each collection is divided into a pouch. And one of the things about the prep videos is that we take out the pouch 1 for day 1, and you do all the cutting, and you put it back in the pouch so that when we're ready for class, it's all right there. You're ready.
Organized.
We just, OCD, or such.
Yeah,
I have some messes.
You know, when you have a lot of people all doing one thing, they need to be organized, right? Because you don't want people to feel like they're left out or they're not catching up. So
exactly, and we don't want anyone to feel left behind. And I think that in our first events, right, this is number 15. So in our first events, there were people that would get mad, like, okay, she's going too fast, right?
Yeah.
You know, just daggers. Right. You know, like, okay, and that's happening in the live chat. And so I'm like, okay, wait. all right, let's just stop and let's do it again. And let's answer the questions in real time. And then let's show it to you again with music. And it is such an incredible experience.
The vibe must be crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's just so nice. You want to come, don't you? You want to? We'll invite you. Heather's laughing. We're gonna.
I know the big one. So I got the big boss next to me.
All
I
right,
could go hang
I could
out.
arrange a ticket for you. This is not gonna last.
You got to do it quick because we have about 350 tickets left for everybody in the country. So if you want to go, we did this for a reason. We want everybody to get the attention that they deserve, right? So you can't have 10 billion people there. So it's a very, very sort of a finite group of people that are going to get to go. And if you are a beginning crafter, if you're an intermediate crafter, if you're somebody that's always wanted to be part of the community, and what's funny is an ex-girlfriend of mine many years back, her mother was a huge crafter, and she had a club, and they would meet at everybody's houses, and they would do all kinds of different things. They also did a lot of what are the things that it's like needlepoint type stuff. They would do that kind of stuff. But they were they'd go out to lunch every week. I mean, it was a really, and she said there was like 12 of them.
Wow.
And I actually got to meet them one day when I was at the house, and they were the nicest people you'd ever met in your life. And they were all happy.
Well, all right.
Joyous.
Number one reason to come to Create Crop at Home 5 is the community. Number one, hands down, right? How many times do you get to be with like-minded people, let alone meet somebody in your state, right, nearby that you don't know that loves to craft? Because a lot of us, right, when we're being creative, we're doing that at home. We're working on a project. We're heads down, right? Wouldn't it be fun to get together with somebody in your neighborhood? And that we have story after story of people that have met at these events and have become lifelong friends.
Yep.
That's the best part, according to me. Okay, look at this. This is so. I think people come for the camaraderie, but they stay for the dies. Like we have all these amazing brand new
you're
die
getting good
sets.
stuff.
30 amazing dies, and this is what we call a frame die. And this one is gathered fabric with beautiful rose detail. And what this is about, like this is the organic die set. We actually have organic, we have geometric, and we have a little more of a masculine set. And you see, like this is that diamond theme that you're gonna see throughout many things that we are making. This is like, it's extraordinary because these are card layers, they are photo frames, they are journaling tags, they are mats. And so every single set of these is distinctly different. And I like this one a lot because of the little truncated corner. And it's, it's just one of those details that we haven't done before. But then all of that matches these beautiful 12-inch border dies. This is why you have to have the big machine, a large format plate system, because we're doing a full 12-inch cut. And so we're making cards with this by cutting these in half. We're making borders on scrapbook pages by making 4 of these at a time. So there are so many ways to create with the materials that you're getting, and then there'll be something that live way past the event, and once you've used up all these materials, right, you've got something to go back to.
Yep.
And the skill, right? That's the best part.
Exactly.
We'll just replicate the learning.
We are getting very busy. It takes a little while. I know you look at this and you say, well, $459, that's kind of expensive. Listen, I've taken classes at college. I've been to night school, all that stuff. This is a drop in the bucket for what you're going to be getting, because you're getting it's a 3-day event. If you miss it, you can always go back and check it out. But it's a 3-day event to a very select number of ticket holders. It has been very, very popular in the past, and people love it. It's an opportunity for you to be with all the people that share the interests that you have, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because from the time I was a kid, the first time I played football, right? And I played Pop Warner football. It was the first time I had played with kids that were my age, kind of, or a little bit older, a little bit younger, but had the same interests and loved it. And we're all working for kind of one goal. And that's what this is like. You're gonna be with people that have the same kind of interests. It might be in different categories. It might be, whether you like to make cards or it's scrapbook, whatever it is, but it brings you all together. And I started off by talking about the price. Listen, that's a discounted price, $459.95. And we are doing, you can do it several ways. You can use FlexPay. We have 5 Flex on this. So it's 5 Flex of, I think, like $90 or something like that. But if you have an HSN credit card, you can get this for $38 and I think 20 cents per month, all right? And you can pay it off over a year. There's no interest, there's no finance, and you can be a part of this. But if you wait, because we only have, I think, one more airing, and it's a short airing after this. If you wait, you'll have to wait for the following one the next time it comes out. And this one is gonna be big. This is gonna be a huge event. Anna's been excited. I sat with Anna before the show, we talked about it, and it really is going to be exciting. So if you can do it and you can afford it, I think it's something you're going to have with you the rest of your life, and something you can share with people that have that like interest. I mean, it really is. It's a phenomenal deal to be able to get it here today.
I think back to the first outline I made for the event, and that was about 8 or 9 months ago, and that outline included the something that we had never done before, right? And that. Being at this for 30 years, that's a hard task, right? How do you do something you haven't done before? And one of the things that we're doing, we're highlighting members of the community throughout the event. So not only are you learning how to papercraft, you're learning about your fellow crafter in a way that is very personal, right? And uplifting. And we encourage you to meet people in the event.
Yep.
So again, it's like that's the qualitative thing that we love to do. Like you're getting all this amazing stuff, but the quantitative things, right, with all these pieces, you're learning that, you know, this is a piece of text weight paper that comes in the swag, right? These are the borders that have been cut up and made into a beautiful custom border. So we're teaching you how to think about the materials that you are looking at in a different way to create a papercraft, right? And this is like, I can't even get over like the amount of like wellness benefits this is. Like for me, like I love a little zen, like craft knife cutting, right? Just methodical, the same thing over and over again. It helps still, right, my very busy mind. And so as a designer, I want to translate those things into tangible skills that you can take with you and do whatever, wherever and whenever, right, that you could make something like this. And the point is that we want to make it.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yep.
We want to do it. And so we're going to be doing wonderful techniques. Look at this. This is what quilling with cardstock, right? We have this amazing double-sided cardstock in each of the collections.
I love how you build these too. I mean, it's amazing with all the different materials. I mean, and look at, you'll never find like anything like that in a store.
No.
This is something you make yourself. And if I got this, and it says, what does it say? Love,
live, love, and rejoice.
Live, love, and rejoice. I mean, if somebody gives you a card like this, look at it.
Right. Dreams come true.
Amazing.
Right. This is where we get really meaningful when we start spending our time this way. Right. We want to say the right thing. And you and I in this show today, we have some incredible ways to acknowledge people in our lives. And papercrafting does that. It's so easy. Right. This is. I remember my dad. Gosh, when after my mom passed away, he would send cards for every single occasion. He would go to the store. He would buy the cards, and then he says, honey, do you have any cards that I can send? I need to send this kind of card. And of course, like I had them in, I had hundreds and hundreds and would send them to him. And it was so incredible to share that. And I think that anybody that is sending a card these days or sending a little love. And that's what our event is all about. It's the love of creativity. Look at this. All right, so we've got all these beautiful little pieces. These come in the kit. Here we go. We have to do a little believe in miracles. There are pre-tied ribbons in the swag. I don't want to cover that up.
Look at how everything coordinates there. It's perfect.
Right? We're going to be making all the cards with all the things. There we go. Most of all, let love guide your life, right? Who do you need to say that to? Who, in this day and time, right? Things are kind of hard for a lot of people. And I'm thinking that card making and creativity is uplifting, heartwarming, right? Kind heart, brave spirit.
Let me ask you something, because
that?
I'm curious, because I see there's so much in this kit. I mean, how many cards? How much could you do with this? I mean, looks like it would keep me busy for years.
It could easily keep you, keep you occupied for as long as you are, you just. Depends on how prolific you are, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend your time making things, right? We're giving you all the beautiful things to do that with.
Sometimes there are
we're
times,
talking hundreds.
Yeah, because sometimes there are times where I'll make like a dozen candles, and then sometimes I just want to make 3.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the amount of time I have and all that stuff.
Or just one.
Or just one, right? Yep. All right, look at that.
So fun, right? Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, what would you spend on a card like that? That would have to be,
lot.
come on, at least $20, $25.
Right.
And maybe more, I don't know. You
Well,
know.
Yes, we make those in the world. We make those finished, but I think it's more fun to teach you how.
All right, well, we've got more to come.
Yeah.
I'm still just so happy I'm standing next to you. I missed you. Anyway, we've got a lot of more great stuff to come with Anna, so stick around. We still got great products for you.
Meet